who's the best emerging EV company between Idex, Solo and AYRO. In this video I will compare 3 aspects that you need to know before investing in these companies. And videos like this can really make you a lot of money because I've made similar videos on Tesla, NIO and XPeng, and to all my subscribers who bought in with me, you have made insane gains that you now see on the screen. And so the first benchmark is going to be earnings and future growth. In a nutshell, the perfect company to invest in should have explosive revenues year on year and a clear plan to profitability. And according to analysts, the first company to become profitable of these 3 will be Solo. This is huge and I will break down their plan to achieve profitability for you. Solo has been quite stable in terms of revenues and has got the simplest business model of the 3. And if the Rona allows it, electrameccanica revenues should go up like a rocket ship in 2021. And that's where things get very interesting. Based on Solo low capex approach, profitability should follow in 2024. And I really can't wait to hear the news and make a full video about it. But I don't want to lie. Idex and AYRO have seen a drop in revenues since 2018. And that's because Idex has gone through some major restructure when they start selling EVs. I've made a full video about it, but in a nutshell, Idex has got rid of all the unprofitable businesses to then move into fintech and EVs. But Idex is expected to show increasing revenues from the sales of EVs and also to launch in the US in 2021. AYRO is instead less specialized and they are looking at changing their products based on their customers' demands. In all honesty though, and I want my video to be all about honesty, no analyst has yet said when Idex and AYRO will get to profitability. But stay with me because the next comparison will be incredibly important to manage your risk with these 3 companies. And so the next thing that I want to look at is cash and debt of these 3 companies, and you will be surprised, I promise. And for those who don't know, companies go bust when they run out of cash. And Solo is the company with the highest amount of cash of the 3. They have 101 million Canadian dollars in the bank, and that alone will cover for the next 3 years. And that's insanely good because, as my subscribers know, we are just at the beginning of the transition to EV vehicles. And so a lot of growth is expected from now on. AYRO has got 37 million in the bank, and that's again enough for at least 3 years. But it's not all positive news, I'm afraid. There is something you must know. Idex has got cash for only a year and a half. But that does not make Idex a bad company. It does though make it riskier to invest in. And Idex has got a very important upside, and I will address it later in the video. So in terms of that, AYRO and Solo are on the same level. Solo is debt-free and AYRO has got only 0.8% debt to equity ratio. How many Americans are debt-free? Well, Solo got it and AYRO is getting there. And Idex has got the worst debt to equity ratio of the 3. But don't worry because it's only 14% and that is not too much. In comparison, Tesla has got 70% debt to equity as we speak. And do you think Tesla will go bust anytime soon? Well, I certainly don't, but let me know your thoughts. But listen carefully because I kept the most interesting benchmark for last. Which stock has got the highest chance to put out good news and cause hype? And my opinion on hype is that the more good news, the higher the stock price, like Tesla. An example of good news are new product launches or deals with other companies. And that's where Idex has got the highest potential. And bear with me because this is going to be huge. Idex owns 6 companies and has got massive investments in another 4. And that's a total of 10 businesses that can give us a lot of good news and send the stock price through the roof. Solo and AYRO are standalone businesses and so the potential is smaller. But good news is always around the corner and I will make a video update on any of these stocks as soon as news comes out. And so the question becomes, which stock should I buy now? Well, let's have a look at the chart. So the very first thing that I want to show you, and this is gonna blow your mind right off the bat, is the correlation between Idex, Solo and AYRO. These 3 stocks have all gone through the roof around the end of November, and that happened just few days apart. So definitely there is some correlation there. But not only that, you can see that they're following the same trend, and it's probably the industry trend. And looking at the RSI and based on the past, we are probably about to see another pop for the whole EV industry. And that obviously includes Idex, Solo and AYRO. And so what I'm doing, I am buying all these 3 EV stocks, and that is to diversify my portfolio. One word of caution, these 3 EVs are high risk, high reward. So don't go all in, and more importantly, dollar cost average in. Remember that the stock can go up as well as down. The future is a mystery, but one thing is certain. The price of these EV stocks will pop as soon as good news comes out. And I will make video updates on all EV stocks. That's what this channel is about. And if you're looking for another explosive stock, how about a Chinese EV? The video on the screen right now is a full comparison of all the Chinese EVs, and that includes BYD, NIO, XPeng, and all other Chinese EVs. So click on the video.